What's up, guys? M. Jones back in the house again for another in-theater review. I'm on the bike right now getting a little Christmas cookie offage, and I wanted to do a couple videos to catch up. I've seen two great movies in the last like 2-3 weeks. Have not had the time to make the videos, so now I'm getting a chance to really get the movies in. So the first movie I saw recently was called Arrival, and I was a little up and down with it. I'm not a big sci-fi guy. My wife really wanted to see this, and I got a recommendation from my little cousin David, who said, "Man, you definitely got to see this. It looks amazing." So I went and watched it, and I must say that I really did like it. I was a little hesitant, like I said, but really did like it. Thought it was definitely something different in terms of alien stuff, because this movie does deal with like an alien encounter. But anyway, real quick, Amy Adams was the protagonist, and Jeremy Renner was probably the second most important character. And excuse me. And she was a linguist. She was a professor at a college, and she knew languages really well. Could decipher, could decode. Like, she just knew languages. And she was having what we thought were like flashbacks in her mind about a child. And we don't know exactly what that entails, what that means. We know she's involved with a little kid. It's probably her mother. So, again, this is spoiler free. I'm not going to tell you, but we think there's some kind of flashbacks going on with her. And she seems like she's a sad person. So anyway, she's at a college, and they find out that there's 12 spaceships that come to America, or excuse me, come to the world, and they are going to just kind of park it. They're just like staying there like an RV at an RV park, and they don't know if these spaceships, alien form, are going to attack us, what they want to do. But she is picked up by military to try to decipher any kind of language that aliens could suggest or could use. And she teams up with this physicist named Ian, who's Jeremy Renner. And they have to go into the spaceship and try to communicate with these aliens. And fortunately, they do get to communicate with these aliens. And there seems to be these two same aliens they always meet up with that Ian calls Abbott and Costello, funny comedy team back in the day. And their language is they kind of like have their finger and they push, or they just kind of penetrate their finger and it shows up on the glass that protects them from the humans and humans from the aliens. And it looks like it to be a language. And everyone's taking like so much defense on this, like they're going to try to attack and kill us. But again, this is spoiler free. I can't tell you. These aliens might have other motives. They might be good motives. They might be bad motives. You never know. But Louise, who's Amy Adams' character, is picking up on this stuff and figuring out what they're trying to do. And they keep using this word called "we're using our weapon." Aliens always say we're using our weapon, and at first you would think that's a negative word, but then that could not be a negative word. So it was just so crazy how she figures things out, and it was fun to see how she and Ian started to build maybe a possible love interest with each other. But it was a really good movie, and I was a little negative before it came on because I didn't know. I'm not real big on sci-fi, but I really liked this movie. And you learn a lot of stuff about how aliens could possibly foresee stuff, maybe use things like such as warnings with their type languages. But you learn all about that, and it's just really interesting. I really like this movie. I definitely suggest it. I think right now, they're nominated for 2 Golden Globes, one being Best Performing Actress, which would be Amy Adams, and then I think the other one was the music. I'm not sure. But I don't know how well this would do with the Oscars, but Amy Adams did a great job. She's always so good. And actually, the next review I do has Amy Adams as well. So if you like Amy Adams, today's your day. But really like this movie. If I could be negative at all, a little confusing, but everything a little confused. I think the first hour I was really confused, but things really start to pick up and they kind of turn around, threefold, and you get to understand exactly what you might have been confused about. But I can't really say too many negative things about it. Um, the character development was great. I wasn't really bored. A little confused, but not really bored. I would give this movie a solid four out of 5 stars. It was great. The whole movie was shot in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and that's also where the director's from. Denis Villeneuve, I think I have it right. He's from Quebec, so the whole movie's filmed in Quebec. So that was cool. But yeah, I really liked it. I was a little negative going into it, so my hopes were down. That's probably why I liked it so much. But yeah, check it out. Really good movie. Take it easy, and okay, bye.